what's going on? Come on in. How you doing there, big dog? You know, it's 10 o'clock on Sunday. Just got back from doing some errands, taking my dog for a walk. She thinks it's still time, but it's not. And so I says to myself, self says, because that's usually what I say when I'm referring to myself, and then usually myself says, what? I decided to get myself a big fat cup of coffee, like this, and pardon me for a second. Because it's most delicious. And since I'm a veteran of the Zoom meetings now, you can see that I downloaded a Zoom background. I call this ghetto chic, and it looks surprisingly a lot like my house, mostly because it is. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna make a cake. I told you I was gonna barbecue a cake. I'll take you through it. It's gonna be fun, and it's really hard to sit in this chair with a hat on backwards. Arr. There, now I look so much more intelligent. Anyway, let's get on with the cake making. What do you say? Barbecue, tasty cake. All right, we're not going to follow the instructions on the back of the cake box because that would be unmanly, right? You like reading the map. We don't do that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little experimentation. Instead of making it the conventional way, I am going to use this, okay? I see this Paula Deen looking wannabe on TV talking about the dump cake, and I think this is how to do it. Anyway, I'm not following a recipe. I'm just trying this out, and you can try it out with me. We're going to see how it is. Let's go. Now we got us a pretty toxic looking mixture here. A little inspiration. Now, you've heard of the rum cake. I don't have any rum. You know what I have? I've talked about it often. It's peanut butter whiskey. And we're going to try it, okay? I cut back a little bit on my, whatever, root beer. That's what it is. A little bit. And I'm going to put in about a quarter cup of peanut butter whiskey. Now, when I say a quarter cup, I'm going to use this 1 cup thing, and I'm just going to put a little bit into it. Okay, I don't want to screw my cake up. So, a little bit there, and then we're going to come in over here and do this. All right, and now some more of this. All right, that part was pretty easy. Now we're gonna go out and spark up a fire, and you're probably wondering why you just came out of the freezer. And there's no particular reason for that, just trying to be artsy, all right? So let's go start a fire. First off, I'm gonna have to go in here and get myself something combustible because my barbecue self-igniter doesn't work. You know, by doing this, I'm gonna show you I'm missing the Flintstones. You know, I'm missing the Flintstones, but for you, I'll do it. All right, so since my barbecue will not light itself, or with the self-lighter thingy, I have this baby here. I have this for all kinds of shit. This mostly. So we get a little gas going here. This is really gonna be great. My barbecue's about shot. but still cook stuff. And if you notice, I've got this emergency phone in case I catch fire. It goes straight to the fire department, who's right over here. And they'll be over probably about the time I'm a big piece of ash. All right, now we're gonna let the fire heat up, and then I'm gonna put this cake in. We'll get back. All right, I've had it sitting here in the oven just for a place to keep it. I don't want no animals getting in my fucking cake and getting jacked up. So the first thing I'm gonna do, come on here. Got 600 degrees worth of fire in here. So I'm gonna turn this side off because it's screwed up and it runs crazy. And then I'm going to come over here to the yard and get this plate that I threw out here. And then I'm going to put it, put it like that. I'll get the grass off of it so it doesn't taste like health crap. And then we're going to put the cake right here. So I've got my fire over here. Where's my hand? There it is. Fire over here. No fire here. Indirect heat. And I hope this will close without going crazy. Oh man, that's a close bit. It's not closed all the way. Shit. Let me. Alright, I'm gonna turn this dude way down, and then we're gonna spin this Mongo sideways. Try that again. Oh, good, now it's shut. Alright, now we're going back in the house. Wait for the cake to cook. I guess I better take note of what time it is. All right, we're getting ready to put the cake in now. I wasn't doing anything. All right, here we go. Let's do the cake. The hell? Okay, my battery is at 1%. I'm gonna see if I can get this shot in before my phone pukes out on me. So I've gone to get a pot holder, and it looks like this. Here's my cake. It is a little brownish over there, so I'm gonna spin this baby, and we're gonna close it back up again. And turn it up somewhat. All right, and now I'm gonna go hit the charger before the charger hits me. That's right, I have an iPhone. All right. My cake's been out there for long enough. I need to go out and check it again because I don't want to go out and check and have it be completely black. That'll make me mad, and I'll probably just kick the barbecue over. I don't want to do that. So my phone is charged up now to lousy 3%. Nobody cares. Let's go check it out. And I get my cookware on. Yeah. This way. This way. This way. Look out, cat. Or I have to have cat chops. All right, let's take a look. What we got here. That's what we got here. Oh, that baby is coming out really great. It's not going to be much longer now. I'm going to say, you know what? I need to check with a toothpick. A toothpick first. Because that's how we roll. Just a second. I realize by putting on my glasses, I look like an extremely intelligent man. For crying out loud, man. You know what? My life expectancy isn't that much longer. Toothpick. Let's, what's up? Shit, I almost knocked this bastard off. Some black crap in my cake. That's fucked up. Excuse my language, I didn't mean to say that. Let's... Well, hell, that thing's done. I'm gonna let it sit here for a few minutes. Turn off my gas. Throw my toothpick in there. I'll just let that dude burn up because I don't care. I don't recycle toothpicks. So, final steps. Now I'm gonna tell you a quick story while I wait for this thing to cool down a little bit. I have the cake on the breadboard now. Get ready for step 2. But first, I'm gonna take these glasses off so you'll stop laughing at me because I can hear you laughing. I'll tell you a quick story because apparently I'm still a dumbass. I've been talking to this girl online, and I tell them right up front, I'm not looking for love. You want to have a little conversation, that's good with me. I'm not looking for a girl. So, there's not that. I'm just trying to be friendly. So, you know, I almost got taken by one before. She wanted me to send her $25 at Christmas time. And when I said no, she disappeared. Well, I've been talking to this girl. It's really pretty. She's kind of like the kind of pretty that's not overwhelmingly pretty, so you think it's strange that she's contacting me, but still, pretty girl. Anyway, I talked to her for a few days. Things seem to be going pretty good until today. She drops the hammer and asks me to go down to someplace and get $100 gift certificates and blah, blah, blah. You know what I did? I went back into my messenger and I completely obliterated everything that I had put on there, and I blocked her and I said, toodle nega moo. Anyway. Let's get on with this because I have some more important stuff we're going to do to this cake that you're going to really think is really great. And when my hand does this, I don't know. Hey, look at that thing. It's just beautiful. I really think so. Now, we're going to go into something that you may have I hinted at earlier, but I haven't really talked about. Let me get a good view of this. And I'm going to take this here spoon. I want to put a bunch of holes in here. I think they call this a poke cake. Can't imagine where they got that name from, but I'm going to do some poking. Poke. I'm going to poke the hell out of it. I'm going to poke it until it looks like it took a round of book shot. Alright? I hope these holes are big enough for what I have in mind here. I haven't discussed that yet. I'm going to make them a little bit bigger because nobody's going to see this, right? All right, so we got these holes. Let me throw one more there. Now, what are we going to do with these? We're going to fill them up. What are we going to fill them up with? Check it out. Hey, greetings. I still drink the same cup of coffee. It's still delicious. It's just that it's about 38 degrees in temperature, and that sucks. Now let me get the Brady Bunch out of the background so that you'll be listening to me, and I'll be looking at Alice's chest, because I know how you are. Here's what has happened. I took the pudding mix. Had about a cup and a half of pudding mix, which is way too much mix for my cake. I poured it on a cake. I mashed it down into the hole so I get some good penetration, and then I scraped out the excess so I could get a nice bond between my cake and my icing. Then I put the cake into the freezer so that it will all cool down because it's still pretty warm. Now, while that's happening, I have my icing in a thing full of hot water. I'm trying to thin it out so that it'll spread out a lot nicer. And then that'll be the final step in putting this cake together. And then for years and years to come, every family reunion, you're going to be bringing your barbecue cake, and you can be saying, man, I remember that time that Russ educated me to do it ways. And I realize why he is such a much more sage and good-looking guy than I am. I don't believe that either.